good evening and welcome. And just a few quiet breaths. Hands down and breath regulator. Swinging arms. And winding down. Sideways. And in front of the shoulder. And winding down. Butterfly. Turning left. And back to the centre. Just before we do our breathing, I'll just sort of read a little quote that I found today by, not sure how to pronounce it, Chin Huang, sorry to Chinese speakers, and he's a Tai Chi master. And he says, true breathing is like a flower opening. If we hold our breath, the flower never opens. And I thought that could be something that we might think about as we do our breathing, because it's something that we all do. Sorry, I'm just trying to move this a little. I'll just step back a bit. I'll just take it from it. So it's something that we all do all the time without thinking about it, and that's our everyday breathing, chest breathing. And as you know, in the last few weeks, we've been doing our diaphragm breathing and also our Tai Chi breathing. And so, so I've lost my train of thought for a moment. Oh, so I thought we'd just try something. Because it's something that we all do automatically, we tend to not think about it. Whereas when we concentrate on our breath, it just has enormous benefits for us, for our health, physical, spiritual, mental, emotional, all sorts. So it's really good for us. But I thought just to, as a little test, especially these days when we're all out of routine and we maybe are spending more time sitting down than we usually do. But we all tend to get a little bit hunched over. So just hunch yourself over a little bit, like this. Just, you know, imagine you're watching TV or something, and try and breathe. Now stand up nice and straight and try and breathe. Did you notice a difference? Just nod your heads, because I can see some of you. Yeah, so just something to think about. So as soon as we start hunching, we're limiting our breathing. So we've all just been breathing our normal everyday breathing while I've been talking. So now we're actually going to draw our attention to our breath to do some diaphragm breathing. So one hand on the chest and one hand on the stomach area. And we're going to take deep breaths down into our abdomen, and we should be able to feel our lower hand expanding as we fill up with air. If you need to open your eyes and just check your hand, see if you can see it moving out as we breathe in, and moving in as we breathe out. So this type of breathing is sometimes called diaphragm breathing, relaxation breathing, belly breathing. It has lots of different names, but it is a very relaxing kind of breathing, and you might find that after taking a few deep belly breaths, you do feel calmer and more relaxed. And that's because we're getting more oxygen into our bodies, and of course our bodies need oxygen. That's also because we're directing our minds to a particular focus. So now we're going to change to our Tai Chi breathing, or our reverse breathing. So our lower hand should be remaining still, and we're filling up the chest area. We're also filling up the lung area at the back. So we really want to have this feeling of expansion throughout all of our upper body. So we'll just take a few breaths using our reverse breathing. So our homework for this week can be to start developing new breathing habits, so that instead of being hunched, we start to stand up nice and tall. So that's going to make our everyday breathing much more effective. And then we're also can practice developing new habits of drawing mindful awareness to our breath. Just move this screen slightly, thank you. So we'll do some rotations now to get ready. So fingers lightly interlocked. And reverse. elbows out to the sides. Breathing in, breathing out. Keeping the shoulders down and relaxed. Reverse. Hands down, circling the arms. Just like first mirror image, this one. You can step forward. Let's see. And reverse. Change. Reverse. And waist rotations. And reverse. To the center. Ankle rotations. Reverse. And change. And reverse. Kicking back the heel. Other side. And we'll just do one stretch. So feet shoulder width, sinking the tailbone, Suspending the crown, knees off lock, lifting the skies. And release. Release. Big stretch up. Release. One more. And release. So now we'll do our chi ball practice. So
excuse me, Josephine, just before you do that, can I just remind everyone to turn off their microphones so that their screen doesn't come on? Is that okay? Excellent.
How do we do that, Conrad?
Oh, Conrad, you're off. Conrad, you've switched yours off. I can answer your question. Who asked the question?
Hannah, me.
Yes. Yes, if you look at the bar below, horse stance. So, sorry, Max is just writing something down. Thank you. So, palms up. We want this nice loose feeling. So we don't want the arms squashed into the body. Nice open feeling, elbows forward of the body. Palms up, nice curved palms. Curved fingers like we're holding a ball. And drawing our attention to the palms. Where the mind goes, the chi follows. And when you're ready, in your own time, on the in-breath, raising the hands. And then on the out-breath, turning the palms over and pushing down. 4 more breaths in your own time. When you finish the next one, palms facing each other, nice curved palms, curved fingers, and on the in-breath, expanding the chi ball, on the out-breath, compressing. Four more in your own time. When you're ready, palm over palm, just below the navel. Now making a large circle, getting smaller. Chi wash. Circling the face. Circling the head and the ears. And now giving the outside of the ears a massage from the top to the bottom 3 times. And having a little shake out. And I just remembered I forgot to do the 6, not the 6 breath, the holding your breath one. Conrad, I'm sorry. Oh.
Because he can't hear you.
Yes, he can. They can hear me. Yeah, now he's right.
Okay, so if you can find the centre of your room, that's a good place to start. Okay, so just checking our hands and feet, yang style hands, feet parallel, and commence. Preparation step, commencement form, part wild horse's mane. We're just going to do 1. So from here, straight into white crane spreads wings. Embrace tiger brush knee, 1 time. Straight into strum the loop. And repulse monkeys. We'll just do 1 on each side. Now into transition, grasp bird's tail. Bulldog pull back press. Push to close the door. Transition to the right. Transition to hook and mirror. Single whip. Cloud hands. We'll do all 3 cloud hands. And single whip. And I'll run out a little bit of space. High pat the horse. Heel kick to the right. Punch tiger's ears. Heel kick to the left. Snake creeps down. Golden rooster. Same on the other side. Jade lady works shuttles. Search for the needle at the bottom of the sea. And through to the back. Deflect to the front. Parry. And punch. Withdraw hand. Push to close the door. I'm just slowing down here a little bit. Closing form. Turn back to the front, open the front toe. Cross the wrists. Lift, roll, separate. Rise up, push down. And feet together. Shaking out. Excellent. Well done, everyone. So we'll go straight into the sword practice now. So if you'd like to get your swords out. So I just thought I'd show off my my good sword that I got in China. This is actually a Kung Fu sword. It was made by a master in the Shaolin Temple. Anyway, it's pretty fancy. So we've all got our swords, I assume we have. And now just a reminder, we want to start off by holding it in our left hand. So we've got our index finger pointing down the handle. We've got our thumb under and fingers under the hilt. Okay, holding like so. Pressing gently into the back of the forearm. Should be the back arm, shouldn't it? Sword fingers, just a reminder. We've got 2 fingers pointing, other 2 fingers held lightly by the thumb. And the starting position, we have our left palm facing the back, sword fingers lightly touching the thigh. Just get somewhere everyone can see. I might just adjust that so you can see my feet better. And I'm going to face this way. I assume everyone is facing their camera, so they should be similar to our format in class, where you'll be standing behind me. And let's see how that goes. So we start with our feet making a slight V shape, heels together. And we'll start with a salute. And I should just remind people about the salute. We're joining the heel of this hand onto this part of that hand. So joining them here, and a little push, so at chest height. Right, excellent. So let's go over the first move or two. And we'll do it all together first. So right knee off the lock, lift the left heel, step and centre. Lift the arms, roll, step in. And I think that's where we got to last time. We'll just have a go at that again. So preparation step. First form, lift the arms, circle, and step in. So we're roughly in this position here. And we'll do that once more. And commence, step, lift, circle, and script press. So we've got this script press. Now I'd just like to quickly mention when we do this lift, the right hand here has to roll over, see that, as I lift the top hand. Okay, so that's after we've stepped, we lift the arms, and then we lift the left hand, the right hand drops, but it has to rotate as well. Excellent. So I'll get you to practice a couple of those on your own. I'll do it
And
too.
Conrad, can I just add that at all times the sword is still maintaining contact with your arm?
Correct, yes, with the elbow to keep
With
it.
a little gap there.
Yeah, thank you. And you can follow me or practice at your own pace, up to you. And I might do it facing this direction as well. Excellent. So at this point, I'd like us to go on and finish the movement off. So I'll just demonstrate first. We've got to here. We're going to take a step towards the back corner with our heel, our left leg. And then shift the weight across, pick up the back toe, pull it in a little bit to the corner, and we make this movement very similar to embrace tiger brush knee. If you remember embrace tiger brush knee from the Beijing 24, the hands are doing almost the same thing. So you've got this scoop and a press. And with the sword fingers, there's the scoop and press. Step, shoulder strike, but also we're blocking with the with the sword, and then we turn it to the back a little bit. Pick up the toe, toe in. Excellent. So let's try that together. In fact, can we do it without the sword? I'd like us to do it with just the footwork on the top. So it's a step left, lift, scoop, press, we step in, step to the back corner, shift, pick up your back toe, turn, and put it back down again. So I'll just do that a bit closer if I can. So after we've done a step out, commencement form, scoop and press, step, shift, pick up the toe, and we turn about halfway so that the back foot is 45 degrees. Okay, so now this is something we don't do in the Beijing 24. Normally, if we're doing a bow and arrow stance or a step, we would lift the heel and push out the heel. I'm sure you all remember that from the 24. So this is different. We actually pull in the toe instead of pushing out the heel. All right, and we'll have a look at the hands on their own as well. So if you imagine we've gone to this point here, we've got this scoop and press. So we continue with those movements, like so. So this, I'll just do it from this angle here. So this hand is doing a circle and then a push forward. So it's from here, lift. You see that there? Yeah. Roll. Scoop, that's where we step in. The hand comes level with the ear. Step back corner. Shift, lift the other toe. And the shoulder strike with the front hand. And in fact, the application for this hand is actually we're stabbing someone with our fingertips, but that's hidden. So we do it like this to hide that. All right, let's do that again, just with the feet and the right hand. So heels together, knee off lock, step left, lift the right arm, roll it over, drop, and pick up, scoop, step, shift, pick up the back toe, and strike. Let's do that once more. And knee off lock, step left, center, lift, oops, roll, scoop, step in, step out, shift, turn, pull in the toe. Excellent. So while we're doing that, the sword comes up, over, and we block in front of the body like this. This part of the sword it's like pushing something out of the way from across the front of your body, and then we turn the hand and we push towards the back. So it's like this and this. And then we turn the hand and we push towards the back. So it's like this and this. 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 And Right, so let me demonstrate that from this angle. Okay, so we end up in this position here. So, excellent. Let's try that together. I'll face the wall over here. Ready and commence. Knee off lock. Step left, center. Lift. Step in, step out. Lock, pick up your back toe. Turn. Finishing in the bow and arrow stance. Okay, and again. And commence. And again. It was a bit wobbly, that one. I know. Anyway. And again. Excellent. So I'd like to get you all to have a couple of goes on your own. And I'll see if I can see how you're going. You start whenever you're ready. Oh, there's Margaret. Hello, Margaret. You're here. We'll be with you in a while. All right. That's looking good. Fantastic. All right. Alan and Mim and Rod, if I could get you to make a little adjustment when we go to, I have to find the right screen. So after we go the first step here, if you could make this arm a bit more of a circle up over the top. So from here, it goes like that. So yeah, that's it, Rod. Excellent. Yeah, Mim, Alan, that was excellent. Mim, you got to go higher, a higher circle with your sword. Yeah, that's wonderful. So we're going to have to wind it down now, but actually, look, I'd like you, do you have enough strength to just practice that a couple of more times so that you can really lock it in? Excellent. So just at your own pace. It's good. And Glennis, I can see your cat's joining in there. That's great. All right, give it another couple of quick shots. We've got about 30 seconds left. That's good. And one last time. Fantastic. So we'll wrap it up now, but we've got enough time to do our relaxation. It'll just have to be a quick one, but if you'd like to find a comfy chair, and we'll have a sit down for a few minutes. Okay, so let's get comfortable, relaxing in our chair and breathing naturally. If you can, maybe breathing from the diaphragm. And we'll start by scanning our body for tension. And scanning all the way down to the toes. Finish off the scan. Repeat quietly in your mind, I am completely calm. My arms and legs are heavy and warm. My arms and legs are heavy and warm. My arms and legs are heavy and warm. I am completely calm. My heart rate and breathing are calm and regular. My heart rate and breathing are calm and regular. My heart rate and breathing are calm and regular. I am completely calm. My forehead is comfortably cool. My forehead is comfortably cool. My forehead is comfortably cool. I am completely calm. I'll now count down from 5 to 0. As I count down, you will become more and more deeply relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. During this time, you might, if you feel inspired to, you might want to send some compassion and empathy out into the world and send some love to Mother Nature as well. Up to you. And I'll count up from 0 to 5. As I count up, you will become more alert and awake and refreshed. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're awake. That was lovely, wasn't it? So we'll do our closing form now. And feet together. And lift. The legs straight. And I'd just like to say thank you very much. This little session has really made my day and I feel terrific now. We'll finish with the salute. And thanks again. And